Good morning, goeiemorgen, molweni, salam, shalom. It's now just 1 minute before 10, just getting up a bit early. Goeiemorgen. En soos altyd maak ons reg vir ons 10 uur kuier op 'n Vrydag saam met my, Neil de Beer, die UIM span. En ons praat oor die week wat was en die week wat kom. Welcome to my every Friday 10 o'clock live, where we can speak about the week that was. Just going to greet a couple of people, not everybody, it's not possible, but Henny, hello. Rosemary Patricia van Aswegen, goeiemorgen. Marita, Johnny Leroux, very good morning. Malana Roots, Kobus, Renette, Janola, my Griekse boertjie, goeiemorgen. Anton, ek wil net vir almal van julle sê goeiemorgen, ek sien baie liefde, baie hallo, baie hello, our admin people, Merley, ek sien UIM se mense hier, Gail, Martha, goeiemorgen. Sari, ek hoop julle koffie, julle tee, koeksuster, melktert, meeting in 'n kar, waar ook al, my main man, Dwayne, The Rock, Dwayne, miss you, need to catch up very soon. Dwayne, one of our founding members in the first meeting I ever had to start, so it's good to have you here. Dougie, hello. Jan, altyd hierso. Dewald, we are going to start when we are at 200 as normal. It's very quickly climbing. We are at 139, soos julle, daar sy Marita at Bethel, goeiemorgen. Valerie at Lincoln, UK, good morning. It's good to see you. Nora, you are also an inspiration. That's why I'm sitting here. Karen, hallo daar. Flora, good morning. Goeiemorgen. And we are on 155. Please do me a favor, share this, like this, so that we can get as many people online today, where we talk the truth, straight talk with Neil de Beer. We don't pull punches, ons gaan reguit praat, ons gaan so 30 minute van waarheid, 'n uur is te lank. Ek weet ek raak maar opgewonde om die waarheid met julle te deel waarvan ek weet, en waarmee ek besig is. So come now, let's get the people on, let's tell them, and then after the video, let's share it wildly, so that people in this country know the truth and what we are doing as the UIM to expose and fight lies, because that's important. Teresa, good morning. Janet, Kirkpatrick, very good morning. All the members of the UIM, it's good to have you here. Wayne, hello. Groete uit China, 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 maybe it's a place I don't know, or China, but wherever you are, Wayne, it's very good to have you here. Tony from Port Elizabeth. Renee, we are on 189. Dwayne, Duan More van Pretoria Oos, dis ons mense. Marius, welcome. Marilyn and Denise, we are one away. And then we'll hit 200. Hindu Bardin, very good morning. I think that's a UK flag. So Hendo, very welcome. South Africa, we're on 200. So let me start this morning. A very good morning to you from a slightly chilly Cape Town. Yet summer is coming. Somer is by ons. And that is very, very important. I want to start off by saying, wow. Ongelooflik. And here's something I want to share with you. Our last Friday live broke 40,000 views. We are standing currently on 41,500 people that viewed that live video. Now, to many people it might be not a lot, but you rarely find baie min that a person's point of view, unless you're an international star or brand, gets to 41,000. And that is because of you. Dit is oor julle dat ons 41,000 views gekry het op laas Vrydag se video. Dit is julle. Baie dankie. dat u die waarheid versprei, die UIM se opinie met ons deel, en vir dit kan ons nie altyd opreg waardering betoon as om te sê baie dankie nie. To you that pushed us to get more than 41,000 views in 6 days. Thank you very much. More than 1,000 that were forwarded. Thank you. Shukran. Thank you very Mazel Tov. Thank you very much. Siyabulela. And that's what we want. The more we spread this truth, the hard facts, the better our country is prepared for a very important election in 2024. An election that won't change this country like 94. It's an election that will try and save a country. To get rid of the ANC dreck, corrupt cabal, and associated partners like the EFF. We are very clear that we promised the UIM that we will ensure to fight these people, these parties, with everything we've got and we have. And we are. We will change this country. I will tell you that now. UIM 42,000, there you are. We've grown by 500 just in a day on views. So let's get to the topics. Every Friday I'm unpacking topics and I'm telling you. Now I received a very weird non-de plume WhatsApp video. We are trying to find out who this person is so that I can chat with this person positively. But we got a WhatsApp of a gentleman that's very much on his blog, wat baie op die media is. And these were his words. I might not agree or like Neil de Beer. These are his words exactly on the video. He says, but this discussion was one of the most truthful, to the point discussions he has heard from any politician. The truth, die waarheid, and that's all that we can give you. It's not always good to hear it. It's not always nice. But we are not in a popularity contest. We are here to save and fight for the people. That's what we are here for. So, crime. Everybody, every day, sees the harsh reality of the total implosion of SAPS. We can just see people like an activist, Ian Cameron, who's now decided that it seems to be his mission to focus on crime, which his organization does do, and to blatantly take on a man who is supposed to be in leadership of SAPS. Beki Stoeltjie, Tafeltjie Cele. Every day we call him out. Every day we say how pathetic he is. Every day we disagree with him. And every day we see his camera grandstanding, say Oscar performances at every huge murder, where he knows, without a doubt, he's no fool, there will be media attention. Met sy weekie. Wat soek 'n minister? Wat soek 'n kabinetminister by elke groot insident? Great, jy gee exposure, maar wat doen jy vir die res van die dag om SAPS wat totaal in duie gestort het? Wat doen jy? And everybody is upset. The only person that's not upset about Beki, his performance, and his total incompetence, is the president, whom gave him a clear bill of health a couple of months ago. So we're living in a society, ons lewe in 'n wêreld, waar gister om 4 uur, in 'n baie hoë omset van ryk eiendom, met die naam van Kamsbaai. Nie 'n plaas nie, nie Mitchells Plain of Hanover Park of Brixton nie, maar Camps Bay, height of Millionaire Cove. They walk up to a man in broad brazen daylight en hulle skiet 2 mense dood. Nou die eerste boodskappe wat ek gekry het, en dit is justified, dit is reg, dit is korrek, al is dit nie smaaklik nie, is check nou hoe bars die bomme, want dit was in 'n ryk area. Kyk nou hoe die media en die sosiale media gaan uitbars, omdat hierdie moorde gepleeg is in 'n area waar dit geil is van miljonêers en wragtig. Elke dag van gister tot vandag voorbladnuus. Kamsbaai. Nou, voordat ek weer gemoer word. I am not saying that the crime that was committed in Camsbaai should be ignored. I'm not saying that. Is ek reg? Ek sê dit nie. Wat ek sê is, snaaks, dat plaasmoorde van boere op plase word nie eens meer eintlik gesien nie. Moorde op die Cape Flats, daar weer eergister, by 'n robot, 'n massiewe verkeer interseksie, terwyl mense huis toe gaan en terwyl mense van die huis afkom, terwyl kinders van die skool gehaal word of na die skool in die middel van traffic, by 'n traffic light, by 'n verkeerslig, stap manne uit 'n kar uit en skiet 2 mense dood in 'n Cabriolet Mercedes in die Kaap. Morsdood. Voor die aangesig daglig in die publiek. Nou, dit is wat ek oor wil praat. Mense, dit is moertoe. Hulle is nie meer bang nie. Ja? Hulle is nie meer bang nie. Hulle dra nie eens meer balaklavas of maskers nie. Glad nie. Kyk na die moorde wat plaasvind op plase, kyk wat die moorde wat plaasvind in ons strate. Suid-Afrika, hulle is nie meer bang nie, want die polisie, nie almal nie, maar die leierskap in die polisie, gee nie meer leiding nie. En hier is die waarheid oor ons probleem met wetteloosheid en kan ons drop gou 'n paar boms. Dit is nie net die SAP wat weg is nie, dit is ons justisie. Die justisie, the Department of Justice. And then the final structure of crime. The Department of, hoor nou hierdie woord, Departement Korrektiewe Dienste. Department of Correctional Affairs. What the hell are you correcting? Wat korrigeer jy? Jy kry nie meer in die ou sisteem haatlybe nie. Dis 'n hotel. En ek betaal. Mense oor hierdie hele situasie van kriminele en die probleem met hierdie land waar dit absoluut nou totaal uitmekaar uitspat, is die mense hulle sit daar soos daai vuur. Hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil, do no evil. Hulle doen niks. Nou kom ek sê gou vir julle wat my opinie is, en ek wil dit toets sê. Ek was eergister in die raad in die raadsaal van Kaapstad by op die portefeulje komitee waar ek dink which is safety and security. Veiligheid. Met ander woorde metro polisie, law enforcement en verkeer, traffic. And we had to open that session in council mourning the death of an officer that was shot. Nou ek gaan gou 'n bombshell drop. Ons kan nie meer wet en orde deur die sisteme wat ons gegee is. Ons kan nie meer dit vertrou en hanteer nie. Ons kan nie. Nou kry ek 'n boodskap, I got a message from an idiot. Mense, ons moet begin reguit praat met mekaar, okay? An idiot does not necessarily know he's an idiot. That's why he's an idiot. Een idioot weet nie altyd hy is 'n idioot nie. Want hy's 'n idioot. Nou as jy maniere het en jy's 'n mens met 'n siel en 'n hart en jy's 'n humanitêre mens, is dit nie jou plig om vir 'n idioot te sê, luister gaga, jy's 'n idioot. It's like a person that's an alcoholic. It's a person that's a drug addict and it's bad. A person that lies. Don't you think it is your responsibility to say, excuse me, you're an idiot? Mr. Tsele? You're an idiot. Now, you must take me to court and you must prove under oath you're not. Daai hofsaak wil ek definitief by wees. Dan kan jy liegie. En dan het ons mos nou ons kans om te sê, maar jy's 'n idioot. Because this is what you've done. You broke a system, you dissolved units, there's no portfolio leadership, there's crime in SAPS, there's no assistance to get bakkies on the ground and refix vehicles, there's no bullets, equipment, training that is given to our members on the ground. They are totally unenergized, they are demotivated, and they have no one that comes from the police from the start. Met ander woorde, polisie college, polisie stasie, polisie bakkie en tyd op die grond. Met ander woorde, iemand wat deur die ranks gekom het, iemand wat stadig maar seker geklim het. Jy het nie, Tsele. So what you're trying to do is you are trying to take a mechanic or a plumber and tell that person come do open heart surgery. Because it's got to do with pipes and valves. Die hart het te doen met pype en kleppe. Just like plumbing. But somewhere, sometime, a plumber is going to run out of answers. Because it's actually not just about pipes and valves. It's an organ. You getting this, Becky? I doubt it. Because you're an idiot. The police are locking up people. They transfer them to justice. Justice then is supposed to find them guilty and then put them in jail. 1, 2, 3. Now you tell me, how does a detective constable, a speer constable, detective constable, how does he manage 300 dockets? 300 dockets, average. 300 sake. You can't, eh? The biggest problem we've got is when they took moord en roof, murder and robbery, the Diamond Branch, Sunup, the old narcotics unit, die kinderbeskermingseenheid. It's when they disbanded those units under this government that everything fell off the car. We miss specialized units. Now, people that were in SAPS, people that are retired, you must be disgusted. We lost more than 80% of our reservists. Mense wil nie meer gaan nie. So South Africa, make up your mind now. We are on our own. Nou skryf 'n ou vir my, 'n ANC lid, that I'm speaking treacherous, treasonous and incitement of violence. I'm speaking it when I am on my lives. Toe sê ek vir hom, ek het nie 'n minuut om jou in jou brein te kom moer nie. Want ek probeer alles wat ek het tussen siekte en tussen tyd om mense te help om hierdie boodskap te sprei. Maar kom ek sê gou vir jou, jy moet lig loop. Want as ek praat van selfverdediging, self-defense, you are putting a racial connotation and a party political connotation to it because you're an idiot. If you are on a farm, it is the biggest target that you can be because everything on a farm makes, criminal sense. Alles op 'n plaas maak krimineel sens vir die krimineel. Hulle is nie dom nie. In 'n plaas is jy afgeslote. Op 'n plaas is jy min. Op 'n plaas vat dit lang tyd om te respond. Op 'n plaas is daar altyd voertuie. Op 'n plaas dink die krimineel daar's wapens. Op 'n plaas dink die krimineel daar's geld, want die boer kan nie elke dag plaas dorp nie. Dit is hoe hulle dink, mense. Dis 'n teiken. En dan wat die cherry, the thing that puts the cherry on that brutal cake is that sometimes they don't even take anything. They just torture the people. So when I say we should revisit all the municipalities in this country, more than 270, and start citizen self-defense units, like the old commando system, what don't you get? I'm not inciting anything. I'm just not an idiot. So when you've got a lot of people that understand that the most brutal torture is being done, that blatant crime is happening in midday, that the criminal has no more fear, what does society need to do? What must we do when we know that there are certain police that are giving it all, fighting and dying because of that fight, and then we've got certain of them that are criminals themselves? Well, we fight for those honorable police night and day, But why don't we get up as civil society and start a self-defense unit, a voluntary unit, like the commando system, and start it in every town? You have the right. There's nothing that stops you in law from becoming a registered or an unregistered civil neighborhood watch, farm watch. You don't have to be a security company. If you're licensed with a gun and you have one, or you are licensed with a non-lethal, you are licensed with a vehicle, a radio, a torch, you are allowed to patrol. Nou mense vra my, Maneel, wat maak jy? Ek patrolleer. I started a CRU unit, which was an upgrade of a neighbor watch to a attack format. I was on carte blanche about that. I was on ETV 2 years, every Friday, 2 years armed with what I could carry, with neighborhoods. Now let's make a decision here today. Kom ons praat die waarheid, Suid-Afrika. Ons kan nie meer op die staat op hierdie oomblik ons lewens vertrou nie. Ons kan nie. So to fight crime, we've got to get off our backside. Het gaan nie met my gebeur nie. Regtig? Nee, dis die bure se probleem. Regtig? We've got to change our attitude towards crime today. We can't wait for SAPS. In many cases, SAPS is not coming. They're not coming. And if they're not coming, you've got to make that attitude adjustment. Crime is now our problem. My probleem, jou probleem, Suid-Afrika se probleem. En as ons nie opkom met 'n totale visie van selfverdediging, siviele verdediging nie, gemeenskapsverdediging, familieverdediging, landverdediging, dan is ons moer toe. Hoor my. So ons moet hierdie beweging aan die gang kry. Nou weet ek, daar's baie organisasies, Boerelegioen, Afriforum, ek weet het. Maar ons het 'n nasionale eenheidsbeweging vir selfverdediging nodig, mense, dorp vir dorp. En dis wat ek doen. Ek probeer dorpe, stede bymekaar kyk. Ek praat nie van Kaapstad nie. Kaapstad het 'n metro-eenheid. Kaapstad het metropolisie. Ek praat van Velddrif, Vredenburg, Limpopo. Ek praat van die plekke waar hulle ontslaan. Ons moet begin opstaan. En as jy vandag daar sit en jy is glad nie hier nie, dan weet ek nie wat meer om vir u te sê nie. Ons gaan moet opstaan en hierdie kriminele op hulle gesig laat verstaan. Ons vat ons reg terug. En as ons dit nie gaan doen nie, gaan hulle ons moor. Hoor my mooi, dis 'n bombshell. Hulle moor ons. They are busy murdering us. And we have no leadership. In actual fact, we have a leadership that are in denial of crime. Lindiwe Sisulu, Minister of Tourism, who sits there and tells the world that this country is safe. Is jy nou mal? Are you mad? A German tourist gets murdered and you are going on statistics It's only the third one. Third one? I'm embarrassed that you are a representative of my country. Why do we have no action? It's because you don't care. Well, we care. That's why we're still here. We've got to fight crime. And we're going to have to start doing it ourselves. In the boundaries of the law, but in the boundaries of our right. South Africa, we can't split corruption anymore. Corruption has become systemic. Met ander woorde, korrupsie het hom nou self deel van die sisteem gemaak. Voorheen was dit, daar's 'n deal, en iemand probeer korrupsie pleeg. Dis nou een ding. Omkoop, korrupsie is een ding. Dis deel van die sisteem. En ons is besig om dit te aanvaar. Hoekom? Die Zondo Commission. You don't need to go and investigate and start another committee of a subcommittee of another investigation to talk about corruption in this country. You know who you are. You know who you are, and there's other people that also know whom you are. Kom ons praat gou reguit met mekaar. Almal weet waar die mense is wat korrupsie pleeg. Almal. Julle wil hulle net nie toesluit nie. There's no uprising. Again, South Africans, the majority, ons is te manierlik, man. Ons het te veel maniere. Ons is goed opgebring. Ons is te goed opgebring. Want die mense wat soos barbare hulle self hanteer, barbare, met ander woorde barbaarsheid, nee. Hulle steek tyres aan die brand. Huise, skole. Hulle voel niks. En dan kry hulle wat hulle voorbrand en steel en wurg en loot. En ek en jy, wat opgebring is, deur 'n ma of 'n pa wat maniere het, 'n ouma. Ons gaan nie dit doen nie. As hulle in die parlement sit en hulle staan op en hulle begin barbaars hulle self hanteer en hulle begin bottles en helmets and they become barbaric. We sit back and we go, skande. No, the Bible guides me on that. The Bible says an eye for an eye. Hulle het gesteel, mense. Hulle steel nou nog 3 miljoene. 'n Man wat nou aangekla en onder investigation was, wat 430 miljoen rand in COVID spandeer het op skole om hulle te sanitize, het nou net die premier geraak van Gauteng. In other words, in the ruling party, if you commit fraud and corruption, you get promoted. You get awarded. En ons sit. I'm very, very disappointed with the Zondo Commission's actions. It cost us 1.3 billion in 5 years. And what has happened? Niks. But we pay tax. Ons is ordentlik. We will never get this country right while the people that are in power are not there for the people. but for power. Ons gaan nooit hierdie land regryk as die politici, waarvan ek nou deel is, maar ek is nie, geld, mag wil gebruik vir hulle eie gewin nie. Met ander woorde, die ek, I, myself en I. Dit gaan nie oor jou nie, man. Dit gaan oor die mense. And that's what makes the UIM grow with a huge amount this week and last week. We are shooting through the roof. 122,000 people viewing our social media. And we are nobody. Are we? We are in God. We are on justice's side. We've got to kill corruption. And here's a thought. Bombshell. Bom. Die ou wat die kaartjie gee en die ou wat die geldjie gee. Al twee skuldig. Both are guilty. The minister that takes the money and the businessman that takes the tender. You are both corrupt. We mustn't forget that. Because if the business guy did not give money, the minister would have nothing to sell. Aha. So ons moet 'n bietjie ook begin kyk. Nie net na die politici wat op hierdie oomblik geïnvestigate word nie. Suid-Afrika, ons moet 'n bietjie kyk na die groot manne met sakke en wat geld het. Ons moet 'n bietjie gaan kyk na hulle, want ons wil nie na hulle gaan kyk nie. Iemand is besig om iemand te betaal, okay? Don't be an idiot. Someone is paying for a tender. We are quick to lock up the guy that gave the tender, but we don't want to investigate the people that paid. Without paying, there can be no tender fraud. Does that make sense, South Africa? Both are guilty. Al twee is korrup. Ons moet nie net die een pak gee nie. Ons moet die ander manne gaan pakvat en ons moet hulle assets en alles terugvat van ons. As jy 'n tender gekry het onregmatig, moet jy jou huis, jou karre en al jou assets verloor. En dit moet terugkom na ons toe. Dis ons belastinggeld. Ons land sit ekonomie. So ek het al gepraat oor kriminele, korrupsie, al twee kante, en nou praat ek oor ons ekonomie. Ons ekonomie is soos 'n mooi bootjie wat op 'n oomblik baie veilig was en nou kry hy krake en gate. En die water kom in en die mense wat ons in bestuur gesit het van daai bootjie is meer geïnteresseerd om die water uit te gooi as om die gate toe te stop. You are bailing water, you're not plugging the hole. Okay, that's the economy of South Africa. Julle bring petrol se prys af, dankie, maar julle verhoog diesel. Moenie dink ons is dom nie. Don't think we are idiotic and don't see what you're doing. You are not dropping the pricing of diesel because the tenders to drive the trucks to supply the coal to Eskom uses diesel. Boom. Ek wil 'n bietjie weet, wie besit die steenkoolmyne en wie besit die trokke, Sasolburg, Kriel, Eskom? Meneer De Ruyter, almal probeer jou bas red, want baie mense glo jy probeer. Maar meneer De Ruyter, ons die publiek, ons wil weet ekonomies, want Eskom is besig om die ekonomie van hierdie land des te moer toe te maak. Hoor jy my? Jy's besig, nie jy nie, Eskom en al jou gatgabbas, al die mense wat steel, al die mense wat diesel steenkoolkontrakte het, wat daarvoor betaal het, en wat aan mekaar soos treine vir Eskom voer. Ons wil weet wie steel. Ons wil weet wie pocket wat. Jy het die mag as die CEO in daai sitplek om ondersoeke te loods. En ek sê nou vir u, ek is jammer, maar as jy dan gefire word, omdat jy dit gedoen het, is dit meer eerbaar, as om jou mond te hou en niks te doen nie. That's what Cyril did. That's what Cyril Ramaphosa did, South Africa. You can't intellectually tell me that a man was the vice president in the Zuma era when the biggest corrupt situations of waves of Guptas and Sheikhs came, and you knew nothing. You knew nothing. 5 jaar het jy niks geweet nie. Nou kom jy, nou wil jy ons red. Maar jy was stoem. Jy was doodstil. Jy het gesien hoe 'n wolf hierdie skape uit mekaar uitruk. Ek het gewaai. Ja, ek het opgestaan en ek gesê, ek kan nie meer in hierdie sisteem wees nie. Hierdie sisteem is verkeerd. Dis hoekom ek is waar ek is. Nee. Ek het in die publiek gegaan en gesê, ek draai op julle. Want julle is nou die vyand van die mense. Cyril, waar was jy? Jy het nie bedank nie. You didn't resign. And your explanation is, you waited to take power so that you could change. What have you changed? Still the same wolves, same sheep that you are taking to slaughter. Without energy, power, there's no economy. Nou sê die nuwe meneer die voorsitter van Eskom, dit gaan 'n paar maande vat om te identifiseer wat om reg te maak. Dis maklik. Ons het nie krag nie. En ons het ook nie meer krag nie. Patricia de Lille en Gwede Vetpoep Mantashe sê ons moet minder krag gebruik. Ons moet ons wasgoedmasjiene, ons geysers afsit en stowe. Luister gou jou people. Luister gou. Ons kry nie tyd om ons goed aan of af te sit nie. Want jy load shed ons moer toe. Jy het miskien krag in jou huis want jy's 'n minister. Ons kry 2 tot 3 keer 'n dag en nag load shedding. Jy sal nie weet nie, want jy weet nie eens meer wat 'n brood en 'n melk kos vir ons pensionaars nie. This government is so far divorced from reality, they've lost track of the economy. A country that has no GDP income and has to import with the dollar nearly at 20 is a failed state and a failed economy. Kry jy dit? 'n Ekonomie wat nie inkomste op hierdie oomblik as 'n land verdien vir sy invoere of uitvoere nie, is 'n ekonomie wat dood is. 'n Boer wat nou druiwe moet verkoop, is miskien op hierdie oomblik, as hy gelukkig is met 'n mark, dan kry hy nou 'n verhewe inkomste van 'n verhoogde valuta. Maar die implemente, die eindstof en die spuitstof en al hierdie goeders, dit moet ons invoer en dan verloor ons. And without power, die entrepreneur, die klein haarsalon, die klein slaghuis, die klein koffiewinkel en restaurant, die klein entrepreneur wat uit sy garage uitwerk, wat die grootste deel maak van ons ekonomie, is besig om toe te maak. Die ekonomie kan nie bedryf word deur kommuniste nie. Want hier kom die bom. 'n Kommunis en 'n kapitalis is soos olie en water. Jy kan hulle in een drom sit, maar hulle meng nie. Every single member of the African National Congress, in fact, is a communist. Bombshell. The 90 members of the NEC of the ANC is in partnership with the South African Communist Party and COSATU, the union. So the union fights and kills the economy because of so-called human rights. The human rights in this country has now exceeded and succeeded the wealth of this country to earn a wage. That's why Margaret Thatcher told the unions, go to hell. We can't do it in this country because the economy is run by communists. Now Cyril can say what he wants and says that he's a businessman and he's a farmer, but he denies farm murders, and etc., etc. But he's in bed with the Communist Party. And what does a communist do? A communist does not believe in a democratic, capitalistic economy. We have been under communist rule since 1994. Sluk om 'n bietjie, kry hom in jou kop, ek laat die bomme maar rol, né? En een ding oor 'n kommunistiese stelsel, daar's geen enkele persoon. Are you hearing me? I'm telling you, in a communistic system which I saw, there's no leader that may take a decision on his own, okay? 90 mense moet saamstem. How the hell do you run a country that is driven by capitalism with 90 people telling you what to do? To make things worse, and I'm ending, you go and allow land without compensation. You idiot. What foreigner, what company will come to this country, buy 40 hectares, build a factory, knowing that you've got the right to claim and take that land without compensation? It's communism. It's Julius. ANC Light, F-Ank, the new party. Julle wil alles nasionaliseer, maar julle het geen idee om Denel te red nie. SAA terug te kry. Julle het alles opgedonder. Jammer. En nou wil hulle na ons toe kom en vir ons vertel, julle kan 'n land weer regeer. You've made a mistake. Nou wil ek vir die mense sê, baie geluk aan AfriForum. Julle het julle reg tot appel gekry. Ons die mense moet nou by julle staan. Ek sien daarom vir julle 'n appel verhoor, het julle die heavy guns gebring. Wel, ek sien Julius sê al klaar, Julius is already saying, he's going to do again what he did to the previous, and he uses the word boertjie. AfriForum, don't let us down. You have an opportunity to take hate speech and get it sorted once and for all. We have now the right for round number 2. Bring asseblief die heavy guns. Ek sê nie julle vorige man was verkeerd nie. Ek sê net hy was te lig. Hy het ligte artillerie gebruik. Ons het nou grof geskit nodig by AfriForum om op hierdie manne elke stukkie van die wet op hulle te vuur. Jy het die groot G6 en die G5 nou nodig. Ons het die guns nou nodig. Ons het die R4's nodig nie. Doen dit vir ons asseblief. En as julle dan dit nie reg kry nie, dan moet julle konstitusionele hof toe gaan, maar ek wil dit verklaar. Die UIM is by julle. We are standing with you. Because hate is hate. Kill the boer, kill the farmer is hate. No matter how you're trying to kiss it right. And finally, ons is gatvol vir rassehaat. Ons is gatvol vir rasseverskoning en ons is gatvol dat die eintlike opeinde argument wat gebruik word as jy jou argument verloor, is ras. Ons maak ras 'n debat. Kleerling, blank en Indiër in die land sit met 'n swart massa in beheer, maar die enigste ding wat ons kan uitspuug en spie, as ons nie meer sin maak nie, is ras. I want to tell you out there that if you use the race debate, I must declare you today in the big declaration of idiots. Because not everything is about race, okay? It's an idiotic way of trying to win a fruitful debate. Don't allow it. Dit is kinderagtig, dit is dom en idioties. As jy nie 'n konstruktiewe debat met iemand kan hê oor die ekonomie nie, dan sê jy dis Jan van Riebeeck. Moer. Daar's van ons wat geskiedenis ken, okay? Arme Jan. Arme Harry die strandloper, Altsumayu. Hoe ver gaan ons dit vat? Hoe lank wil jy dit vat? Hoe lank gaan ons kinders, se kinders, lewe in die skaduwee van geskiedenis? Ons kan nie meer dit doen nie. Be careful of people that use their mouth and have no idea what action means, okay? Stick with the UIM. Every Friday you will get the bombs that burst and it's going to increase because what we've got is we've just got the truth. Dink 'n bietjie aan wat ek vir julle gesê het oor kriminele, korrupsie, die ekonomie, ons land en ons ras. Die landdebat is maklik. Julle kan 'n besluit vat in parlement, maar ons vat jou hof toe. We will fight this. If we need to go to the international court, then we do so. Staan sterk hierdie week, hierdie naweek, geniet dit. Mag die Here julle seën en julle families. Dankie dat julle weer eens vir my 'n uur gee. Ek weet dit is lank, maar ek het die wil en ek het die energie om die waarheid met julle te deel. Sprei hierdie video. Ons staan nou op 42,000 op die laaste Vrydag video. As jy saam met my stem, dankie. Jy hoef nie. Maar jy kan nooit die waarheid buig nie. Hy is daar om te bly. Suid-Afrika eerste, maar God nommer 1. Remember God first. South Africa first, but God number 1, okay? So blessings to you, your family, those that are ill, may God protect you, may you get well. Those that work this weekend, our uniformed members, EMS, emergency services, police, law enforcement, nurses, doctors, municipal workers, the people that pack the racks at our shops, the cleaners, May we from the bottom of our heart as citizens thank you for standing the line. For the wolves amongst us. Die net raak minder. The people are waking up. You don't have long. Dankie vir julle tyd. Ek is lief vir julle. Ek sien julle volgende Vrydag weer 10:00. Hou die week vas. And don't give up. Don't give up. Moenie opgee op ons land nie. Ons vir jou Suid-Afrika. Love you. Kyk na julleself. Bye-bye.